Here's an aerial view of our location. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Horford is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. And for Sacramento, we've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Harden out there with Bledsoe. And there's Jackson. And it's Dedmon in at the 5 down low. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Harden inside the three-point line. Utah with the rebound. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Bledsoe against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Now the regular season coming to a close, Greg. Some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs. Lottery teams sometimes ready to hang it up and call it quits. It's kind of an interesting dynamic.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games matter. And then with the younger teams, young players are trying to secure their future moving forward, and teams, they're doing a great job of evaluating and determining whether or not they want some of those guys on the roster the following year.
Very interesting. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Luke Walton gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. One thing he wants to do is prevent Ben Simmons from getting downhill. Coach said with his speed, handle, and vision, he'll pick you apart if you let him run the court unimpeded. We're going to try to pick him up the minute he receives the ball, Kevin. But that's easier said than done. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And there's the pass to Jackson. Back to Bledsoe. Kings moving the ball around. The deep three from Harden. He's off on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
A rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Here is Bledsoe following the bucket by the Jazz.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
4 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Gay. Back to Horford. There's the triple. The rebound by Harden. The Kings trailing. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Now Bledsoe following Al Horford's three-point attempt.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Crafty move by Shai. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
Got a piece of it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Bledsoe. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Schroeder kicks to Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Harden with it. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And he hits it to tie the game up. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive.
It's all. And hearing from Al Horford, you see why he's considered.
My message to the group was, make.
Now keeping everyone focused on the task at hand, Greg. That makes a lot of sense.
It's what he's getting paid the big bucks to do now. His overall presence and guidance is as valuable as his play.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Sacramento, Jackson is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Harden. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Bledsoe passes to Jackson. Harden outside. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Harden's got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings. Schroeder outside. Gay against Bogdanovich. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Kings leading now by 3. Inside, here's Harden. Sinks that one from the post. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The pass by Schroeder, finding the right balance between scoring and facilitating.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside Jackson. Harden finds Dedmon. Here's Jackson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Horford kicks it over to Schroeder. Bledsoe against Gilgeous-Alexander. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
This is what Shea excels at, navigating shot blockers in the paint and finishing.
Pass to Jackson. Dedmon trying to break free. Simmons with the defensive effort. Utah trailing here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't tie it up as that one misses. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Bledsoe kicks to Harden. Back to Bledsoe. From deep three-point range, Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And now here comes Gay leading the break. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And a close game so far through the first. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. And as great as James Harden. And now with the second.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here is Harden. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Horford. And it's Gay in at the 3. No good from Bledsoe. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Schroeder. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Schroeder's got 8.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Harden outside. With the floater, Jackson. Harden trying to get open. Jackson misses. Jackson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Schroeder. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Kings leading. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the teardrop. And it's sent back by Horford. Simmons passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Schroeder finds Gay. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dedmon with the block. Bledsoe against Gay. Buries it down low. He's got 11.
And sometimes it really seems Bledsoe is better finishing through contact, almost like he enjoys the challenge.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Powered down with both hands.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Harden against Schroeder. Dedmon trying to break free. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. And here we go. Pushing it up. That's good from Horford on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford's got the game tied up here for the Jazz. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the King. Harden outside. Gay against Bogdanovich. Harden outside. Shoots over Schroeder. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. 55 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Schroeder. Again, the Jazz score.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up.
Bledsoe against Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden outside. Trying to find Bledsoe. Gets it to him. Misses from close range.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Gay passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. The feed to Gay. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Now it's a 4-point Utah lead. Schroeder against Harden. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Harden's got 13.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Dwayne Dedmon. Bledsoe is out there with Harden. And there's Jackson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And it's Schroeder missing. The Kings trailing. Now Harden. And it's sent back by Horford. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And it's the Kings with the ball. Harden outside from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Kings. Schroeder outside. A three from Gay. The Jazz with another miss. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Harden has a wide open look. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Horford. Yes! And the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And Sacramento has possession. They lead by 1. Bledsoe outside. Schroeder against Harden. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Schroeder. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Schroeder. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And the rejection by Jackson. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebound, Utah. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the pass to Horford. Simmons dishes to Schroeder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Defending Schroeder is much trickier than it used to be. Has developed his skills to go along with the athleticism.
And so he's good on both free throws. And that gives them the lead.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Harden against Schroeder. Here's the 3. Harden can't hit. Jazz shooting well, 50% from the floor. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Stolen by Harden. And now Sacramento on the break. Bledsoe with out guarded by Simmons. Schroeder kicks to Simmons. Passes it to Horford. To the paint. And the rejection by Jackson. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Timeout called by the Kings. They're down by 1. 52 seconds left in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Schroeder looking around. Pass to to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one misses.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Drains it from downtown.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And the Jazz call time here. They trail by 5. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.